What's up, everybody? I don't know why my body always mingle every time, but we back here, part 3, building the world. We in the welcome area right now. We want to go select the world we want to work on. Use the create section, and we are back at YouTube world. Let's see where we left off at. I need everybody right now to take a second and hit subscribe. Like the page. Like the channel. Subscribe. We want to get this building going today. All right, here we are in preview mode. We're going to go back to build mode. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to build. I don't want to build anything too big. We're going to start with some pre-builds. First, let's see if they fix this bug. Last time, go to the asset library. Some buildings. Last time, nothing was fitting inside the container. Sitting inside the container kind of oddly shaped. I'm trying to think of what I want to build. I'm going to do a little scripting today. Some building. Private plane. Internet's a little slow. Can't see anything. See what we get. And it's still not working. It is not working correctly. I wonder why. I'll have to figure that out. We still gonna do some things today. It's not too bad. I'm gonna get a closer look at it. Was it really bad? No? It's sitting fairly. You notice, you see what I'm talking about? Let me see how we can fix that problem. Back in preview mode. This is gonna make it hard to build, to sit things flat. So right now, this is not collidable. That'll be something you see if you pull the asset menu, the properties menu up by pressing up on the right joystick. Say collidable on. So that means if we were to hit this, we won't go through it. So I could just turn that off of the whole building, right? And we go back to preview mode. I need to move my spawn. So wherever this is where the player will spawn. So I don't have to walk all the way over there every time. Now it's collidable. So it's not collidable. So now I can go in and out of the building, no problem. So that's big to know. This building is pretty much already pre-built. So we just wanted to start adding things inside of here. This is like a really quick way of building. You can zoom in by grabbing the would it be the handle buttons on both joysticks and moving your arms inward and outward, as in close to the center of your chest, and spreading your arms apart to zoom in. Grab it. You can grab with either hand and move in. But to zoom in, you got to use both. To pan, you got to use both. So here I'm just moving. And when you're using one, it's more of like a fine-tuned movement versus using two. So we're in here. Now you can paint this stuff. You can do all kind of things, whatever you want to do with it. So we can go to paint. Then my paint is on gray right now. If I wanted to change the color of this, I would just have to bring up the menu, which you can grab. You can also grab with both controllers So you press up, make sure you got both grab on. Isn't that going to let me make it smaller? Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, anyway, we're in here. We can just go to paint. It should. I don't know why. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I can press undo. That's going left on my left hand, moving the joystick left. So I want to paint this. Say I wanted to paint these 2 green squares. I can go any color, really doesn't matter. Choose texture for the item. How much? Like this. Then I can just go and touch something and it'll paint it. Bring the menu down first. What is going on? It should let me paint. Is it because this is still grouped together? Oh, why does it let me paint with this hand? Oh. So this right here is the eyedropper tool. So I can turn this on and take any color. Well, my world is just acting like, why am I? Hold up. This is nuts. All right, that's working. Paint is on. But it's only letting me. I can use the eyedropper tool, but it's not letting me paint. Oh, there it is. So I just painted all of this a glow white. This whole building. And that's probably why, because the building is grouped. So we'll go here, press up on the properties menu, take this menu, and we can go here and we can say, press this to ungroup. So now these objects are separate. So now if I wanted to come in here and paint, I can choose something and paint. At first it was all grouped together. Excuse me sorry about that. So now I want to paint this. What is going on? All right. So now I can touch this and paint it one color. Excuse me about that. So we got this. See, when you see it light up, you know you have it selected. And that still must be grouped together. Oh, so that's a part of that. See, it's coming out nicely. We can go to the White House. I done hit undo so many times I removed my spawn. And now this thing is back collidable. Meta, what are you doing to my life? So pull out the properties panel. Come back in. We're going to take collidable off. Or you leave it on, there's certain settings. Collidable with objects only or players only. So a player can walk through, but objects couldn't get through the building or everything. So we're just gonna keep it on everything just because we're just building right now. Oh my god. Spawn inside the building. Let's do that. Spawn me in. So we got this, we painted. This we painted. The floor, because they're connected. Got the white walls in here. Throw a big screen right here. I'm gonna throw some couches over. You feel what I'm saying? It's just easy way to build. And right now, let's get some couches or something up in here. So what we would do in this setting, we probably wouldn't even let the players outside of this building. Only thing they would spawn inside here, and they would spend their time in here and interact inside of here. Let's take this properties menu. All you gotta do to close these is just hit the X, and they'll be out the way. Those I know you can't resize. So I'm coming back inside the building, and I want to add some furniture. Wrong button. get some furniture in here. Go to the asset store and go interiors. What we want? Search interiors. We can search. It's another way to find anything. Enter. Just pull some assets in because I really can't see everything. I like this. Throw that up in there. We can paint that and make that glow look like neon. Our little shelf for the Don Julio, you know. What else we need? We just typed the word bar, everything coming up. What else we got? Food bar. We got we're just gonna take this. We don't care. Throw that in there. Now it looks crazy. Oh, I got them group. I deleted them on accident, so I'm gonna bring them back. Then I did not mean to manipulate that. I just want to bring. See, when you swipe through something with the trigger held, it's gonna group it. So we don't want to do that. We're gonna ungroup it. We're just gonna select it and move it. All right, boom. Now we in here. Get in here. We can grab this, move this. Let's close this properties panel. Oh, I'm in the wrong button. This be the flat button on your left hand. Getting this thing going. Come over here. Let's see how my asset is lined up straight in here. It's not doing that with my big items. I mean, just with these, and then here I can use these to make the finer adjustments. And if I turn my snapping on, which is this magnet at the bottom, you hear it ticking. Boom. Just make a little adjustments using that. Yeah, it's perfectly shaped inside these assets. But in my structures, it's a little weirdly shaped. And if I wanted, I can manipulate this. I can pull this, stretch it out, make it shorter, which I probably will. Looks a little better as such. So we got the bar going, we got that going. I thought I pulled 3 things in here. Oh, I got this too big. Kind of bottles are those? Magnum size. We got this. Throw this on the shelf here. See, the same way I'm zooming and panning out, it's the same way that I'm making these assets smaller and larger. So you'll see what they look like. Let's move him so when we respawn in here, we're not falling out the sky. We just pop back in preview mode. Bam. It's a little too short, so I can bring this up. These look about like the right size. Now I could ungroup these right here, and that way I can set some of the bottles down, or I can add some realism to them, as in gravity or sound, make them sound like glass. So let's do that. Let's I'm a little lost in my buttons. Y'all gotta remember now, I'm just getting my meta legs. So I can select this and look at the properties, properties tab, and it says drink shelf. So I know I have this selected. So we want to ungroup this. Boom. Now it's not selected anymore. We took that action. Now when I come in here, I can get a little closer. I might have to select this, because it's a pre-built asset. I don't know how they made this, but we gonna break it on down. Wrong button. So we're going to Oh, it says label. What is this I'm grabbing? All right, so I could just keep these two. Is there anything I'm missing with them? Labels. So we're going to. Oh, they're making this hard for us. Blue bottles. We're just gonna work with these, I guess. Do they got tops? All the tops connected. That's what I tell you. So we're not even gonna do that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find a bottle. We could make a bottle. You know, you want to do that? Say that for another day. So, come on, grab my grab tool. We did notice that I had to bring this up some, like so. Just probably we can move this up the wall like so. Instead of manipulating it this way, I can use these arrows to slide it up vertically on that axis. Man, I'm coming on along now. So we might need a little small karaoke stage area. We can just search. We can just search stage. See what comes up. Nope. 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 No, we don't need that. So we're gonna search. We're just gonna go home and search, and we're gonna search Mike. See what they give us. Oh, they're giving us a lot. See, this asset right here is built with scripting already. So it has the stage. I'll show y'all this. And all these assets are coming in kind of cocked. I don't know why. All right, so here, this already has some scripting in it. So we're going to mess with this a little bit. Close that assets. We're going to come here. See, it's highlighted blue because it's group. We're going to hit it. Or we could have easily, another way to know if an item's group, when you highlight it, you will see here that it says group. So we can just easily tap left, and now it's ungrouped. Tap off of it, and we go back in. I got just the mic. Oh, it's still grouped. So I'm going here, ungroup the items. Tap off of it. Okay, now I have the trigger, this which is the defined area. When someone's inside this trigger, this right here takes action. And this is a script. So I don't know what I just did. All right. Oh my God. We're going to. Oh, what did I press? I pressed something coming into this, and I don't know what it was. So we're gonna get rid of this and just select all this. It's got to go. It's giving me an error now. Okay. We deleted it. Let's try that again. It went crazy on me, guys. All right. How do we get that? Mic. We need that one. That's the exact one we need. It's not too fancy, but it's got the script. Now we can take the script and attach a whole nother mic in here if we wanted to. That's the cool thing about the pre-builts. We're gonna ungroup it. ungroup it, tap off of it. Now I got the trigger area, which is this audio space's name. It's a good practice to always name your script, because as you build your world, you'll outside of here, you'll have scripts everywhere floating in the air, and they can't see that, but you know they're there. But when it comes to editing, if you don't know what it is, what are you going to do? I have to go in and look at every script or go in and preview everything. So it's better just to name it so you know exactly what's going on, like anything else you're building. So this right here, this mic has a return script saying that, after this mic is not being held by anyone, return to this destination, such and such. So when world is entered, set original position to self. That's here. So set original rotation to self. That's here. So it's just where it's pointed at and the position or place it is when the world starts. When object is released by player, if instant, return to self, which is defined by this position here, which was already set up here. Self is the position. So they can get a little detail, but this right here, see, no errors. This is a script built by Meta. And you can use this script, just come in, save it. It's good. And you use it for other things if you need a return. And you would just define the objects. This right here is a defined space, which is called a trigger. So when the player enters this space, depending on what's set in here, certain actions will happen. So pretty much in this script, and I hate when that happens. I'm gonna close this property menu, look over here or something. So keep giving me that. But why, Franklin? All right, boom. So it says here, when triggers entered by player, choose voice setting from the various type of trigger panels, properties panel. So if mute set voice setting to mute for player, or if whisper for player, set voice setting whisper for player, if else nearby, set voice player nearby. So this is on the person setting in their own character, pretty much. So when trigger is exited by player, set voice set into environment for player. That's for the person. So this is how they make a trigger for this in a mic. This is how we use the pre-built assets. So now that I have taken this thing apart, what I want to do now is make sure it's all put back together. And we could take this little guy here and get him back to regular size, stack him back up. How Meta had it, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And we're just going to select everything. And you will know, because it starts to kind of flash, that you have it selected. Now I want to go ahead and press that left on the right stick. And now we back one group. Easy peasy. I'm going to take them on up in here. You know the people going to want to sing after they get that Julio going. Now we can get rid of the stage itself. Say if we didn't want the stage here and we wanted a different stage because how this fits in a corner. So we could say, let's ungroup this, click off of it. They're all the same. Grab the stage, keep the trigger, grab the stage. I don't want this. Press down, trash. Now we left with a mic. So the mic is just here. The action happens inside of the zone. So now we can make the zone a little bit smaller, being that we got a small little area we dealing with. Probably can make it a little bit smaller. The players won't see this green space. You know this green space here because you put it here. So we can connect. Oh, that was an accident. I can rewind that. I want to make sure I don't got nothing selected because I'm trying to group. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say this green bubble is the position for the return. All right, now let's see what that looks like. Boom, we in here. Got the mic. Definitely got to come up. Got to be staying straight, but I got to figure out. Yeah. What's going on? This thing is way too small. It's like a baby mic. I let it go. Let's hope it didn't go back outside. It's supposed to return to its position. And it did not. It fell all the way down to the abyss. That's it for the day. Looked at a couple things, looked at some scripts. I'm gonna make some videos dedicated to scripting. That's gonna be it. Right now, let's do some world hopping. I keep forgetting the meta. Say this world. We didn't rate the world yet. Back to preview mode. Pull my menu up. Then we're gonna go see some other worlds today. Or maybe we could just work in one of my worlds. Trying to think. Oh, I haven't been in here in a while. Yeah, so it's another one of my worlds. Early on with the mic, So has a return script. Just grab it, let it go. Goes right back where it is. That's what I was telling you about. Some different assets, pool. I would like to turn this into a game. Maybe they have that now. Let's see. Yeah, but this is my world right here. I think it's got a couple different things on it. It's pretty nice. I wonder if we can see how long it took me to work on this. I should start spending more time up in here. I like this. It's my clothing brand in real life. You know what I'm saying? And I think okay. DJ from here. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got sound on these chairs. Oh, it's tinted glass there. So can't go in there. Yeah, now see everybody that could be in here can hear me. Yeah, so this is my other world right here. Yeah, and this chair moves. I did have sound on it. Yeah, this real boss play up in here. They put a wall there so people don't be jumping. So you can kind of use things to kind of control how it all works. But yeah, I need to publish this world. I'm tripping. I can't get out. I got the metal detectors. Yeah, this cool. I got the little, I don't know what this was. Yeah, well, she ain't all the way ready yet. That's why. But I could just shut this down. I'll come and build this up. Oh, I forgot how you got up there. Now I gotta figure this out. This can be a world we work on. I need to bring a light in here. It's kind of dim. So what I'm gonna do is pull one of my gizmos out. Dynamic light. Come in here and see if we can. There's some light up in here. See what we look like now. Yeah, this a vibe. I like it.